Hi there, Misty. If you don't mind me asking, are you really sure you're okay with me moving in with you? Cole said you were, but I just want to be absolutely sure. I know this is a big adjustment.
Do I look okay, Harriet? Honestly, let's be real for a second. No one in their right mind would say, "Oh yay, my husband's job transfer means I get to abandon everything I've ever known in Los Angeles. Now I get to enjoy shacking up in a ranch house in the middle of a humid, mosquito-infested nowhere with my mother-in-law. I'm not okay. I'm just cornered."
I see. I just thought maybe Cole would go alone for a while, and you and Melody could stay back until things got settled. It seems like that would help the transition go a bit smoother.
What, and raise a toddler solo? No nanny, no daycare wait lists under 3 years long, no friends to cry to over cocktails? Absolutely not! I didn't marry a man so I could live like a war widow. If he's getting transferred to Cowtown, USA, then I'm getting dragged along like designer luggage.
Well, it's only temporary, I'm sure, and I know it's a big change after growing up in LA.
It's not just a change, Harriet. It's a downgrade. I left behind high-speed everything, cold-pressed juice on every corner, and a yoga studio that live streams to New York. And now I'm surrounded by what? Dollar Generals and cows? The only latte I've seen since I got here came out of a vending machine next to a deer carcass on the road.
The town does have its charms. We've got clean air, good schools, friendly folks.
No, please don't try to sell me the fresh air and friendly people package. That's just code for bad Wi-Fi and everyone knowing your business. This is not my dream. This is exile. Let's not pretend otherwise.
I understand. I just want to be supportive however I can.
Then great! Support me by not making this more awkward than it already is. This isn't about us bonding or braiding each other's hair. This is about survival. Mine, specifically.
I heard you mention to Cole that you were doing this for Melody.
Of course, it's all for her. I mean, not that I'd ever choose to live here, but if I spin it right... I look like a forward-thinking, nature-loving, enlightened mother. It's actually kind of genius.
Oh?
It's a total thing now. Big city moms are going rustic on purpose. There are think pieces on it. Escape the digital madness. Unplug your child. Blah, blah, blah. It's practically a status symbol now to raise your kid around dirt and bugs, but only if you post about it with good lighting and a wide-brimmed hat.
I didn't realize that was a trend.
That's because you're in it. You don't see the aesthetic, but I do. I can make it work if everything goes exactly the way I want it to.
I'll do whatever I can to help. I really mean that.
Good, because you're going to need to. I've sacrificed Beverly Hills preschools and pediatric massage therapists for this. The very least I deserve is a smooth transition into your sleepy little town.
Have you had a chance to look into schools or daycares yet?
Oh, I've already decided. I'm not just going to toss Melody into whatever local sandbox you all think passes for a curriculum.
Well, I know a few families around here. If you'd like, I could introduce you to some of the moms. We could visit a few schools, have lunch, let the kids play together.
No need. I've done the research. I want Melody in Midwood Academy.
Midwood? That's a private program, and one of the most exclusive in the whole county. It's hard to get into even for longtime residents.
Then it's a good thing you're a longtime resident. Use your hometown brownie points and pull some strings. Say your adorable granddaughter needs a spot stat.
I can call and ask, but they usually fill up a year in advance. Even the wait list has a wait list.
Then skip the list. I didn't trade traffic and Tesla charges for rejection emails. This is why having a local mother-in-law is supposed to be useful. You know people, leverage it. Tell them I'm a high-level parent with expectations.
I'll reach out, but I can't promise anything.
Oh, I'm not asking for a promise. I'm asking for a miracle. There's a difference. And don't come back with, well, this one might work instead. There is no instead. Midwood is the only place that doesn't give me hives.
Do you at least have a backup, just in case?
Absolutely not. Settling is how you end up with kids who eat paste and grow up to work in used car finance. I've read the Yelp reviews. If it's not Midwood, it's nothing.
I'll do my best.
I hope so, because frankly, this whole adjusting to life in the country thing is already wearing thin. The bugs are louder than the people, the air smells like tractors, and I swear I saw a gas station that sells milk in bags. Bags, Harriet!
I'm sorry about that, but once you're settled, maybe you'll find it's not as bad as you think.
Maybe when pigs fly and your neighbor stops posting Facebook Bible quotes at 6 a.m. Look, I'm just trying to make this nightmare look like a parenting strategy. Don't ruin it for me.
I understand. I'll see what I can do about Midwood.
Good. I'm trusting you on this, because if Melody ends up finger painting in some church basement, I'm calling a lawyer. Oh, and before we get too cozy playing Pioneer Family, I'm texting over the household agreement I put together.
Agreement?
Yeah, just a few non-negotiables so we don't have any unfortunate misunderstandings.
Okay.
First, no additives in food. That means no boxed mac and cheese, no store-brand ketchup, and definitely no sugar-free pudding cups. If you can't pronounce it, it doesn't go near Melody's plate.
I usually cook from scratch anyway, but I'll double-check labels.
Second, we practice gentle parenting. That means no raising your voice, no guilt tripping, and absolutely no because I said so. I don't care what worked in 1985. This is a feelings-first household.
Understood.
Third, I am the parent. That means you defer to me on everything. Meals, bedtime, snacks, screen time. If Melody asks for something and you even think I might say no, you say no too. Got it?
I suppose that makes sense.
Good. I'll email you the full list. Read it, memorize it, internalize the vibe. We're not running a free-range grandma zone here. Structure is love.
I'll look over everything carefully.
Please do. I don't want chaos just because we're living in the land of porch swings and deer ticks. I still have standards.
Misty, I have the best news. You're not going to believe it. Melody got into Midwood.
Wait, what? You're serious?
Yes, I talked to the director personally. They had one family withdraw unexpectedly, and I explained your situation. She was impressed by how proactive you were. They're holding the spot for Melody to start Monday.
Wow, okay. Huh, that's incredible.
I thought you'd be thrilled. You said Midwood was the only acceptable option.
Yeah, well, that was before I talked to the principal.
You already spoke with her?
Yep, I scheduled a Zoom the second you said they'd consider us. Wanted to make sure they were aligned with our values before I let my daughter set foot in there.
Oh, and? Something wrong?
Everything was going fine until I asked about their lunch policy. She flat out told me they couldn't guarantee additive-free meals.
Well, it's hard to control everything in a group setting.
I told her Melody doesn't eat artificial coloring, preservatives, or processed sugar. And you know what she said?
What?
She said, if you are particular about food, you're welcome to pack all meals and snacks yourself. Can you believe that?
That seems like a reasonable option, actually.
Reasonable? I did not move to rural hell to become a lunch lady. I have a life, Harriet. This woman wants me to handcraft organic, Pinterest-level meals every single day because she can't be bothered to get her food standards up to par? Absolutely not. Not a chance in hell.
I think she just meant they have to follow USDA guidelines.
No, what she meant was we don't care about your child's health. And frankly, if they're going to be this rigid, then they don't deserve Melody. I'm pulling her out.
But she hasn't even started yet.
Exactly. Better to cut losses early. I don't want her absorbing mediocrity on day one.
What if I helped pack meals? We could divide the responsibility. I'm happy to support you however I can.
Oh, now, sweetie, I don't split responsibility. That leads to inconsistency. I need you to take over completely. From now on, all of Melody's lunches and snacks will be made by you.
Me?
Yes, you're retired. You're home. You've got time. I don't. Between adjusting to this mosquito wasteland and my mental health maintenance, I've got enough on my plate.
But you're not working.
Excuse me? Just because I'm not getting a paycheck doesn't mean I'm not busy. Adapting to this rural nightmare takes energy. You don't understand the toll this takes on someone who had Whole Foods on speed dial.
I do want to help, but I wasn't expecting to take on full-time food prep.
It's just a few lunches and snacks a week. You love cooking. You're always bragging about your casseroles. Channel that energy into something useful.
I guess I can try.
Not try, Harriet. Do. Melody's health depends on it. And while we're on the subject, I need you to stop mentioning any of this to Cole.
What?
This whole pulling Melody out of school thing, let's just say she wasn't a good fit. No need to bore him with the food drama. And as for the meal prep, it'll sound better coming from you. Just say you volunteered because you love it so much.
But Misty, I don't know if I'm comfortable with hiding this from my son. Wouldn't it be for the best if we were honest with him?
Ugh, honesty is so overrated. Do you know how exhausting it is having to justify my every decision? I've got enough mom-shamers judging me on Instagram.
I don't think Cole would shame you. He just wants what's best for Melody.
Which is why we don't let him interfere with the plan. He's a sweet guy, but when it comes to child rearing, I'm the CEO and you're my assistant. It's like the board we report to once a quarter. Maybe.
That's a rather business-like way to describe it.
Parenting is business, and right now your job is snacks. Got it?
I got it.
Great. We'll start tomorrow. Gluten-free, no dyes, nothing that looks like it came from a box. I want bento box aesthetic, not lunchable landfill.
I'll look up some recipes.
Oh, and don't forget, no peanuts or dairy or refined carbs or plastic containers. Stainless steel only. Melody absorbs microplastics like a sponge, apparently.
This might take some adjusting.
You'll figure it out. You're old. You've lived through harder stuff, like fax machines and dial-up internet. This is nothing.
If you say so.
I do say so. And remember, this was your idea. Keep it that way. We don't need Cole thinking his mom's being used or something.
Of course.
Good. Now if you'll excuse me, I need a eucalyptus salt bath and a 90-minute scroll break. Do not text me about lunch again today unless Melody starts physically dissolving from hunger.
I'm back. I went and got the cake from that little place in town you mentioned. You know, the one with the gold lettering on the boxes. It was a bit of a drive, but the clerk said it's their most popular design for little girls. It has unicorn sprinkles and everything.
Oh, you actually went there?
Of course. You said Melody likes pastel colors and buttercream, right? I even picked up some ribbon for the decorations. I figured we could set it all up while she's finishing her nap.
That won't be necessary.
Oh, did you already decorate?
No, Harriet. I mean, it won't be necessary for you to do anything else today, or any day from here on out.
I'm not sure I understand.
Check the front porch. Your things are already out there, labeled and folded. You're not staying here anymore.
What?
I'm done. This little co-living charade, it's over. Thanks for the lunches and the kindergarten push and all that, but your services are no longer required.
You're asking me to leave? On Melody's birthday?
Asking? No, I'm telling. And honestly, don't act surprised. You've been circling the exit for weeks. You know it.
I thought we were going to be celebrating together today.
God, no. You hovering around with your passive-aggressive casseroles and your helpful suggestions? You suck the air out of the room. Melody doesn't need birthday memories with a clingy grandma awkwardly loitering in the corner.
I was just trying to help. I thought you wanted support.
I wanted support, past tense. I got it. Now I want space and aesthetic consistency. I can't have you in the birthday photos looking like a Hallmark card from the 90s.
You really mean this? You want me out?
I do. The truth is, you've been dragging down the vibe for a while now. Your cooking smells like the inside of a potluck. Your cleaning habits are rustic. And you're way too invested in things that don't concern you.
Like your daughter's well-being?
Like my daughter's birthday party. So unless you want me to have to edit you out of every photo and pretend you never existed when I post on Instagram, I suggest you head out now.
I see. Well, I suppose this moment was bound to come.
Don't take it so personally. You were never part of our family. You were temporary, and now your time's up. And just to be clear, you don't get to come back. This house is ours now. Mine, Cole's, and Melody's. You don't get a say anymore.
Misty, do you actually think this is your house?
Excuse me?
I transferred the deed 2 months ago. It's legally in Cole's name now.
Wait, what?
He mentioned your family might be staying here long term. Said Melody was adjusting well, so I made the change, quietly. I figured it'd make things easier for him down the line.
You gave him the house?
I stepped aside. That's what you wanted, right? Less of me in your way? Well, congratulations. The house belongs to my son now.
So technically, it is mine, through marriage.
Not exactly. It's Cole's house now. His name is the only one on the deed.
Oh, please, as if that matters. We're married. What's his is mine. I live here. I'm raising his daughter. This is my home.
Until it's not.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, you should be thinking more realistically about your future. If anything happens between you and Cole, you're not protected. You're a guest with a wardrobe.
You think you're clever, running around behind our backs, filing paperwork, scheming?
I wasn't scheming, I was stepping aside, but you just couldn't help pushing people until they disappear, could you?
The house isn't yours anymore, and that doesn't make it yours to threaten me with either. I don't care what title says what. This is our home, our family. You're the outsider, Harriet. Always were. And guess what? I'm not going anywhere. Not now, not ever. You can wave your little paperwork around all you want. None of it means anything. Cole would never let me go. I'm his wife, the mother of his child. You think he'd side with you over me? You're out of your mind.
You sure about that?
100%. In fact, why don't you go ahead and call him? Put him on the phone right now, and I'll have him shut this nonsense down in 2 seconds.
All right then. Give me a moment.
Hi, Misty. Everything my mom just said is 100% true. Satisfied now?
Nice try, Harriet. You really thought pretending to be Cole would work? Cringe. That thing might work on you and your country bumpkin friends, but me? Nah, I'm just a wee bit too sophisticated for that. I went to college, you know.
It's not her, it's me.
Sure it is. You expect me to believe that?
Want proof? You once told me you fake laughed at my sister's wedding toast and then cried in the bathroom because the floral arrangements were off theme. No one else knows that, not even my mom.
Wait,
Or how about the time you screamed at the hotel concierge in Maui because they gave us a partial ocean view instead of a full one? You made them comp us a massage and then said it was a moral victory for aesthetics.
okay, fine. It's you.
Glad we're clear. Now sit down because we need to talk.
Can't this wait? It's our daughter's birthday. Can we not ruin the entire day?
You already did. I'm just here to finish what you started.
Wow, dramatic much?
I'm not being dramatic, Misty. I'm being honest. I've been holding this in for a long time, and I'm done waiting for the right moment. There isn't one.
Cole, what are you saying?
I want a divorce.
No, you can't possibly mean that.
I've been thinking about it for months. I kept hoping something would change, that maybe you'd calm down once we settled, but all you've done is double down on being cruel, controlling, and completely impossible to live with.
Are you serious right now? You're saying this on Melody's birthday?
That's the only reason I waited this long. I didn't want to ruin the day for her. But since you already kicked my mom out and turned this into another Misty show, I figured there's no point pretending anymore.
You are unbelievable. After everything I've sacrificed?
You didn't sacrifice anything. You demanded everything. You came here and treated my hometown like it was beneath you. You talked down to my mother, disrespected our neighbors, and acted like raising your own child was some act of charity.
No, that is not how it happened, Cole. You're looking at this all wrong.
Am I? Because from where I'm standing, all I see is someone who wants the title of mom without doing the job. You dress Melody up for drop-off and post the photos, but my mom is the one who feeds her, plays with her, teaches her, loves her.
Are you seriously trying to say I'm a bad mother?
I'm saying you're a brand manager, not a parent.
I cannot believe you're doing this right now. Divorce? Really? What, because your precious mommy had to make a couple sandwiches?
This isn't about sandwiches. It's about how you treat everyone. It's about the principal of Midwood calling me in for an emergency meeting. Do you know how that felt?
That was completely blown out of proportion.
You tried to ban school lunches. You told the administration they should cancel the food program because you didn't trust their ingredients. You demanded other parents pitch in and cook.
I was advocating for healthier options.
You were humiliating our family. Do you know how many moms messaged me afterwards, saying they felt bullied, saying you made them feel like trash for feeding their kids string cheese?
Well, maybe they should feel bad if they're handing out preservatives like candy.
That right there, that's the problem. You don't listen, you don't bend. You don't even pretend to care how anyone else feels. You just bulldoze through every conversation until people either agree or disappear.
I was trying to do what's best for our daughter.
No, you were trying to control everything. And when the world didn't fall in line, you turned on it. You turned on my mother, you turned on the school, you turned on this town.
Because they're backwards, because they don't get it.
No, Misty, you don't get it, and you never have.
Oh, please, this is all just your mother poisoning you against me.
No, this is me finally seeing you for what you are. And do you want to know the most painful part of all this? Melody likes my mom more than she likes you.
What the hell did you just say?
She runs to her, she hugs her, she laughs with her. And when she's upset, she asks for her. You're barely in the picture. You're too busy complaining about the water pressure and scheduling your mental health walks to notice your daughter slipping away.
You're such an ass. You think I don't love my child?
I think you love the idea of her. You love the Instagram version, but the real thing, the messy, loud, needs your time and energy kid, you've outsourced that to my mother since the day we got here.
So what? Now you're gonna run off and live with your mommy again?
I'm gonna do what's best for Melody, and that means getting her out of the house ruled by someone who treats everyone like they're on a reality show.
You don't mean this. You're just overwhelmed. You're angry.
I'm calm. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually clear. I've been patient, I've been quiet, I've tried to protect you from yourself, but all I've done is delay the inevitable.
You can't do this to me, Cole.
Watch me.
Hey, is Cole seriously still mad? I've been stuck in this godforsaken hotel for days waiting for him to come to his senses, but he's not trying to contact me at all. No calls, no texts, nothing. I thought he just needed time to cool off. I didn't expect him to vanish like I don't exist.
He's not mad anymore, Misty. He's moved on. He filed the divorce papers already. He's gone back to work like nothing ever happened.
He what? You're telling me he filed the divorce papers without even asking me? I never agreed to a divorce. This is insane.
He told me your last conversation made things clear. He said there was no point dragging it out, that he'd waited long enough for change that never came.
Oh, how convenient. He gets to play the victim while you sit back, smile politely, and pretend you had nothing to do with this? Don't insult my intelligence, Harriet. This is your fault. You manipulated everything. You poisoned him against me. You stole my husband. You stole my child.
I didn't steal anyone. You pushed them away. Melody chose to stay with the person who was actually there for her. That wasn't you, and you know it.
She's my daughter. I gave birth to her. I'm her mother.
And then you outsourced the rest. I'm the one who helped her with her meals, sat with her while she struggled with potty training, braided her hair in the morning. You were too busy choosing lip gloss to notice she needed more than filtered photos and expensive lunchboxes.
I was showing her how to be proud of herself. I didn't spend hours getting dressed for me. I did it for her. I wanted her to grow up seeing a strong, beautiful woman who takes care of herself. That's called parenting too.
No, Misty, that's called performance. She didn't need you to be her talent manager, coordinating every outfit for maximum social media attention. She needed connection, consistency, someone who saw her as more than a prop for an Instagram feed.
You always thought you were better than me, didn't you? Sitting there with your casseroles and your smug little smiles, acting like you're so patient and wise. You think you're some saint, but you're just a meddling, judgmental, small-town busybody.
You can call me whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that I was the one who showed up every single day while you were busy making Pinterest boards and disappearing for your mental wellness solo outings. I was cleaning up messes you didn't even know existed.
I sacrificed everything for that family. I gave up LA. I gave up my circle, my career track, my body. And this is how I get repaid? With a kicked out suitcase and a divorce paper in the mail?
You sacrificed control. That's what you lost. And now you're throwing a tantrum because the world didn't bend to your will.
You don't get to talk to me like that. You don't get to ruin my life and act like you're the victim.
I haven't once claimed to be the victim. I'm just not pretending anymore. Not for you, not for Cole, not for anyone.
Then you better believe I'm not going down alone. You're going to pay for this, Harriet. You broke my marriage. You broke my home. And in exchange for that, I want compensation. You are going to pay me $100,000 in damages for destroying my life.
Is that so?
Yes, I'm going to sue you straight to hell. Emotional distress, manipulation, parental interference, everything I can sue you for. You ruined everything, and I'm not letting you walk away like this was nothing.
Then I'll see you in court. But you should know, I'll be filing a countersuit.
What?
I've been documenting everything. Screenshots, voicemails, daily notes. Kindergarten staff and a few local moms have already submitted statements. Turns out, people were paying attention to how you treated me and what you said about me behind my back, including those false accusations of abuse.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you do, Misty. You've been telling the other mothers at the daycare that I'm an old-fashioned disciplinarian and that I've taken a belt to your daughter on multiple occasions.
That was a joke. It was just, a sarcastic quip about you and your country-style discipline.
Oh, is that right? Well then, what about when you told them that I tried to poison your daughter's food?
I was talking about all the artificial preservatives you people eat. That's the poison I was talking about. People exaggerate all the time. You're taking everything way too seriously.
Bleach isn't a preservative, Misty, so you're going to have to explain why you told them I put bleach in your coffee.
That was, trying to build camaraderie with other women who deal with their mothers-in-law?
I'll tell you what it was. You used lies to build sympathy. You tried to make me look like a monster so you could keep playing the misunderstood princess, but you weren't subtle, and you weren't smart.
You wouldn't dare take this to court. Not in this town. People talk. You'll embarrass yourself.
I've lived in this town for 30 years. You think I care what people say? Let them talk. At least they'll be talking about something true.
This is insane. You're insane.
No, Misty. I'm just done.
Fine, you win. I'll drop my claim, okay? Happy now? You got what you wanted.
It's not about winning. It's about accountability. And you're finally going to face it.
You mean you're still gonna sue me? Even after I said I won't sue you?
That's right. Nothing you could say would get me to back down, so don't bother. I think you deserve to know. I happen to be a personal acquaintance of the wife of the county judge. That's one of the perks of being a longtime resident around here. Whenever some young city slicker shows herself to be a malicious metropolitan meddler, we country folk know how to take care of our own. Misty never filed her lawsuit. In the end, all that screaming and threatening amounted to nothing but noise. I followed through with mine, of course, and I won. The evidence spoke for itself. Cole and I didn't gloat. There was nothing to celebrate, just a deep, quiet relief. Misty returned to her parents' home in Los Angeles, tail between her legs. I heard they were stunned by the divorce. Once Cole explained the full story, even they couldn't defend her. They promised to take responsibility, and, to their credit, they did. She now lives under their roof, watched like a teenager. Word is, she works part-time at a gym now, making minimum wage. She spends 8 hours a day putting on fake smiles for real customers. She pays child support, not because she wants to, because she has to. It's the only way she's allowed to see Melody. But Melody doesn't cry for her. When people ask if she misses her mommy, she says, "As long as I have daddy and grandma, I'm fine." Somewhere in LA, Misty's still trying to curate a life that looks good on the outside. But the truth is simple. What she lost was real, and the peace, love, and stability of our family were never hers to fake.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.